March to the Polls seeks to create a more just and equitable society through voter empowerment. The mission of March to the Polls, a nonprofit, nonpartisan organization, is to significantly increase voter participation and turnout, especially among historically underrepresented citizens, primarily people of color, the economically disadvantaged, and young people, and to ensure that candidates and elected officials promote justice, equity, and equal opportunity for all.
We use our trained network of over 1,500 volunteers, along with social media and other communication channels, to conduct voter registration drives, educate and motivate voters, and advocate on critical social justice issues such as voting rights. We are the official voting registrar for the Dallas, Richardson, Garland, Desoto, and Farmers Branch / Carrollton ISDs, and we are rapidly expanding into additional schools and school districts. These school districts represent over 60 Dallas County high schools and thousands of students who turn 18 each and every year. We go directly into classrooms to not only register students, but also engage them on issues relevant to them. We also educate high schoolers on how those issues are affected by decisions of elected officials, and their vote determines who those officials are, while explaining the complicated voting process. We conduct over 1,200 classroom voter registration events each year, and we have registered over 18,000 high school students. Since the onset of COVID-19, we have developed virtual approaches to reach students and their families. We created educational videos in both English and Spanish, a virtual curriculum about voting for use in government classes, and online tools like a website portal through which a person can fill out a voter registration form that we will mail to them for their signature, and March to the Polls pays postage for their registration forms to be mailed back to the election department. This fall, we are pushing forward with our Student Voter Empowerment Coalition, or SVEC, which Peter will explain next.
Hi, my name is Peter Quinn. This past year, I was fortunate enough to be recruited to join SVEC. SVEC is made of peer-to-peer civic engagement clubs at schools open to all students grades 9 through 12. We work relentlessly to increase voter turnout among students and their families, and create a culture of lifelong voting and civic engagement through motivation, education, and empowerment. But we do more than just register people to vote. We host community events like town halls, where students can engage directly with their community leaders. But all of this is only possible with training, guidance, and plenty of funding from March to the Polls. So we ask that you donate generously and enable students like myself to go out this fall and enable and empower students in our communities and schools to get out and vote. Thank you in advance.